Yeah, you know what it is.
Word up, another day, another dollar, baby.
What's up, y'all?
It's the Boom Bap Hour, man. We up in here, man. Oh, man, 23 sucker free.
All day
Black
long.
History Month.
Yes,
Black
man.
Month.
We made it.
24/7, 365.
365
Not
Black
just
History Month
28
every
days.
month. Word. Was popping, man. And to honor that, we got a special guest up in here.
Yes.
Word.
And of course, because you do so much.
J. Paul the Demigod.
J. Paul the Demigod.
Appreciate y'all guys, man. Blessed
Yeah,
to be
this
here.
dude, he's a
Blessed
man
to
of
be
many
here.
hats.
Many hats.
He does a lot of things, and he's doing them at a good level. I mess with my man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, King.
I mess with him. I definitely do.
And
He's somebody that Augusta need. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, definitely. He's definitely somebody that Augusta definitely needs, and we glad we got you up
Y'all
there.
better
appreciate
treasure
y'all
this
got
dude.
me
Y'all
here,
better
man.
help. You know what I'm saying? Like help this man grow.
That's
Exactly.
He's
right.
a benefit to the city.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Network with him. You know, and you got plenty of opportunities, movies, whatever. You know what I mean?
And do you know why it's Black History? Because now Nina Simone said that what an artist's responsibility is to document what's going on right now. So that's what you're doing. As a cinematographer, you are actually documenting what's going on right now in your own narrative, in your own words, in your own script. So therefore, living history. There you go.
I like
All
that.
right.
That was well put.
That's
I like
well
that.
put. Well put. That's right, man.
like that.
So, man, what you got going on, man? Let the world know
Man,
what's popping, man. You up in
steady
here.
working, man. Like I said, we got the award show starting tomorrow, Friday.
All right,
Start that off. It's a 2-day event, Friday and Saturday. Basically, I wanted to do something, something different for the city. I've been down here since 2018, and during that time, there wasn't no award shows around at that time down this way. Not as I know of. If they was, they didn't come across the radar. But the award show, man, we got that tomorrow. Basically, the first day we honoring hair and beauty, cosmetics, community, food.
Okay.
And I think food and models. Yeah. And and Saturday is the music, film, entertainment portion. That's when everybody's trying to go to.
Everybody trying to show up to the music joint.
They need to be going to the other one because that's where all the business people gonna be at.
There you go.
That's where all the money getters is at.
Networking
Friday.
people. I mean, of
You
course,
need to be
both
linking up
are,
with them
but
hairdressers and them people because they getting
Right.
bread.
Right.
Word.
They can invest in what you got going on if you got something tough, but
Right.
do not underestimate the business
right,
side.
that's right.
Well, you know how some people
The hair
they
and
don't
beauty.
you see that side, they see music, film, entertainment, they just think
Right.
of fun.
Exactly.
They don't like there's no fun on that day for some reason.
No, it's fun. It's fun.
That's
Working
right.
and
That's
making money. That's fun.
So daddy's coming to the hair and beauty.
It's gonna be packed
Oh,
up
yeah.
in there. You know what I mean? A whole lot of people up in there.
And where is it being held?
We're doing that. We're doing it at Some Young nightclub down the street
Down the
on
block.
Bry.
Okay.
It's nice. Reason I picked that spot. I was looking around for different areas and stuff like that, and I did the first one too. And then thing with Augusta, y'all know, y'all been down here for a while, so y'all know how Augusta is. We got to see the test product first, see how it look.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, before we come to the next one.
So we go to the next one. Yeah, no doubt. We gotta test it out.
You
first.
hear from some vitals, some sourceable people. How was it?
Yeah, they gotta put it on the book and all that. They gotta say, yeah, this is this and this is that. But what made you come up with this idea, man?
All right, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
I'm glad you brought that up. I came up with the idea because, like I said, I was trying to bring tools to the city where I felt like it wasn't that much help in, or it wasn't that much eyes on. And as far as with the war show, it's like, okay, how can I help the city by getting people that need to be heard and seen out? Because there's a lot of talented people in Augusta, man.
Oh yeah, man.
It's a lot of talented people, man. But they be stuck in their own way that get them lost. That's why they be still stuck here. But because I only been out here since 2018, and I done
Since 2000. That's
I ain't been here that long. I'm from Vidal.
Vidal,
Georgia.
Okay.
Sweet Onions.
Sweet Onions.
Okay, that's where that comes from.
Yeah,
Yup, Vidal.
Okay, about that.
Yeah.
Vidal.
I was born here, but like I said, I wasn't raised here.
You wasn't raised in Vidal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I came up with the idea, man. I just realized I looked at all the talent, all the photographers, videographers, artists, engineers, models. There's a lot of talent here. Like, people don't know the talent Augusta has. And Augusta it's so segregated when it comes to groups and cliques and squads and you know what I'm saying. So you don't really get to know the beauty of what's really going on in the city. Far as like, there's a lot of big stuff in the city that goes on, but just know people don't give it no clout.
They don't really care.
So, but yeah, I came up with the idea. As far as when I came up with it, I didn't have no idea of anything that was going on. And then, when mine did come out, then that's when I heard about SBAs and
right, we're going to get into that. Cause,
okay.
Well, let's jump right into it then. So, they have other award shows.
Right.
That happen to pop up in the CSRAs. And with that being said, what there was a big thing on the book at one time.
Yeah.
About your show and her and the SBA
it was
show.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So what was up with that? Like
like I said, shout out again, Jamie Barbie, man. Like I said, I ain't never met the lady, but shout out, as far as I get started.
She's dope. I heard she's real dope.
So, I heard. Basically when that information came out, like I said, I ain't know anything about the SBA. I ain't never heard nothing about the SBA. And then from far as I know, it's Small Business Awards. I was doing Independent Hustling Awards, so it's two different. I didn't understand what was the flack that we was getting from her clique and her. Because as soon as that that information came out, it was, oh, you stealing an idea, you a thief. I'm like, well, dang. They ain't stopped making award shows after they made me and yours. Like, they still
like the Golden Globes not mad at the Oscars or the Grammys.
The BET Awards ain't
right.
The BET Awards and the BET Hip Hop Awards.
They all on the same company. BET, VH1
Awards. The Grammys. Hold on. It's a whole lot.
I think, oh my gosh, we got... oh my gosh!
Source Award. We got all types of awards.
I think they got an award.
TV one.
Country Awards. We
win
that too.
The Gospel Awards.
The Gospel Awards.
Well,
I think they issue at the time. I think one of the issue was it was done like the back to back.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Maybe we could have spread it out.
I didn't even
you didn't
know.
really pay.
But the thing, and also again, you stated earlier, you were like, theirs is the Small Business Award, so the focus of the people that they were trying to honor
was more business side.
There might have been a little bit of clashing because, like you said, your first night is hairstylist.
Yeah,
right. I think that might have been one of the focuses of their award show. So I could see some clashing there, but. Why, who doesn't want to get more love? Like, why wouldn't you want to win 2 awards?
And not only that, I think this one right. And this one's got to deal with artists too.
Yeah, that's why I ain't never understand.
We ain't never get an award.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I told my team, I got a team. I told them don't press back on them. Like, let them show. Cause they were showing out now. They were showing out.
Okay. Yeah, they were showing out.
But we ain't. I told them like we better than that. We business people. Like we don't do that petty stuff. But like I didn't understand what all that pressure was coming from. Like I said, we released it on a time when then it wasn't no issue until the nominees got posted. When the nominees got posted, because you gotta think we promoted that in September of last year when we made a post about the nomination. Mm-hmm. But just the fact, like I said, you know how Augusta is. A lot of people was like, well, when they seen that award show, first thing they thought was, okay, Jamie Barbie. Oh, well, this ain't Jamie Barbie show. This and this and this and that. So either they were dissing it. They didn't pay it no attention. They ain't put no weight behind it.
Right.
They thought like, I'm saying this and this and that.
Right.
But then things got serious once names got come up, and then everybody's getting all plugged in. Now it was an issue then. But I never understood that because, like I said, hers was SBA. Because I'm saying small business. So you dealing with people that got businesses. Everybody don't got business license. Everybody don't got LLCs. Everybody don't got EINs.
They
tax numbers. They don't. So. You miss out a lot of people when you say small business.
Right.
So you got artists, you got comedians, you got videographers, you got so many people that do so much stuff that don't do it come on now. Everybody don't do it by book now.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So you miss out on so much stuff, so much stuff. So even with that award show, how can you tell if these people got actual genuine legit businesses? You know what I'm saying?
Really
you get what I'm saying? So it's so many exactly. So that's why I never understood. It was two different award shows, and I just felt like the flack and the problems that we got from it, it was not cool. It wasn't. It shouldn't have been.
I mean, this is how.
Go ahead. Babe.
Basically, I'm just like, why is there almost like a scarcity type attitude going on? Like, you can't have one more of the same thing than
or you're a
just
copycat.
one.
Right.
It's like everybody has enough love to go around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just don't understand that.
I don't understand
there's
where
more
the
than one type of cereal on the cereal aisle.
Why should there be competition in an award show? Because it's like anyone should just want to win. Like it shouldn't be about I don't want to win that one. I want to win this one. No, I want to win all of them.
I look at it like I look at it when someone gets upset because the purpose of the award show, for them getting upset is doing the award show because of money. They just keep it real, money. That's what I feel because if you the only award show in the city, you can put a ticket on anything. People gonna pay it. Who you gonna dispute with? There's no other award show that you can go but like, you feel me? Yeah. But soon you have multiple of the same thing. You get what I'm saying? So you can't tax what you normally tax.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because now it becomes now the people start debating where they want to go. Right. Do I want to spend $200 to go to this award show? Or do I want to get in this award show for free because I got nominated?
Right.
Because the SBA, they would charge if you got nominated.
That was one thing they charged. You got nominated.
Yeah,
and
they
charged.
They
charged.
I done got nominated over 1,000 awards, so never got charged.
I wonder, do they charge the Grammy people? No offense, but I just wonder, do they charge the Grammy people? Nah. the nomination, the nominees.
I mean, but
to the Grammys.
But I get it though. At the end of the day, man, this is business.
You got to get your money.
Get your money.
Get your
money.
Stopping nobody hustle now.
But but my thing is, that's why I said that's the difference of the guard because I don't know what was her reason of doing the award show. My reason is genuine. Like I'm not in it for the money. Like I kicked out more money, making sure that the stuff goes together and stuff like that. So my main thing is basically trying to put eyes on the city. That's my whole thing.
That's what it's supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be about.
Yeah, about the city, and getting more attention. Brought to the city. More award shows, more attention to the city.
Okay, I got a question for you. Are you okay? Because one thing that most award shows benefit from is like some sort of visual of the event, right? So like, cause like sometimes when the event goes down and people can't see it, or it's not like online, then it didn't happen, or it doesn't exist, or whatever the case may be. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I was going to ask you: are you going to have that component to your?
Yeah, I got my film company filming it.
Right,
so
got you. Okay,
so we're gonna be filming it, so we documenting this, so that way. My thing is the purpose. If you're gonna do an award show, like I done been around big award shows, you do it the right way. You don't get the money from the people that you trying to put on. You get it from business owners. So my thing is this: if you doing an award show, like we doing this first one, we film this, put it together, package it up real good, go to investors, bigger companies. That way they make them invest the money to make it bigger. I don't want to exploit all the people that I'm working in the city to try to come on top when I'm really genuinely it's not in my heart to really help you. It's to get money out your pocket. It's not genuinely caring about your business.
I don't care about it. I just want to get the money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely seen.
So that's a perk. If you're gonna do it right, you're gonna do an award show, do it the right way. Like package it up, go to these companies. And get these companies. They sponsor. You got Coca-Cola. I done had Coca-Cola, Pepsi. I done had a couple people sponsor.
And they do.
That's
easy. That's easy to get.
Easy.
You're right about that. Sponsorship. A lot of people don't know that getting sponsorship is pretty much kind of easy. And that's what
companies want to sponsor you. They looking for sponsors. Advertising, so they will pay you for it.
Right.
And like you said, that's dope. You package up your award show the right way and sell it to them.
Present it to them.
Now you got a sponsor behind that.
They see the numbers. You see all that. They see the whole package.
This your first year
advertising.
This the first one down here.
This your first one down here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you did one before.
Yeah, I did a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
Where were you at before?
We did one in Vidalia, Georgia. We did one in Aiken. No, not Aiken. We did one in Charleston, South Carolina.
So this ain't your first rodeo.
No.
This is just the first one.
This is the first one down here.
But we need that because we don't have. I don't even remember having an award show for artists. Period.
That's what I'm saying. I've
been here for a while, and I've been to a few award shows.
I know Queen City. Oh, that's in Thompson. Queen City Award. They just had that down here. They just had. They got Band of Brothers Awards. That's swagging them.
Okay.
Band of Brothers.
But for
for artists, I don't really. I mean, they had one at a club one time, but that was like some.
I much wasn't here. Yeah. That was. I don't remember.
I can't
remember. I just don't remember. Ones, but like I would say probably not in the last. Not in
couple
the last
of years.
Like 5 years.
Okay, I would say because since 2018, I ain't seen nothing.
Yeah, I haven't seen really.
Well, let's put it like this. I mean, can we say this is like the first one that people are like really, really? You're hearing a lot about it. You know, people are getting behind it. Yeah. You know, it seemed like it's being very well known. Yeah. And I mean, you know, I guess it could be a little bit more spread out. But guess what, though? People are kind of coming off the excitement of one and going to the excitement of the other. So. I mean, you know, that, hey, I can get it free of this one. I know I'm coming down. I mean, I'm just being real.
I feel like if you build it consistently, meaning if you do this and we get to the 5th annual, that's where the gold is at.
There you go.
Like, it's not.
That's a big goal.
Like, first couple, it's like getting to the 5th or getting to the 10th or being the 30th annual.
Right.
And then we like, yo, this is a big award to get because this is 30 years in. Right. But you got to start it now.
Now, also.
That's facts.
Because I want to know when you choosing the winner or the nominees, how do y'all go by it? Because like I got this thing like okay, say like, you know, people get like the Grammys, they had to do work or did put in like a couple of years of work to get an award or something like that.
No, that's not true.
You know,
that's
is that true? Is that no? I'm asking. Is that true?
Cardi B got nominated on her first album.
She put in work. She got a Grammy for.
This was her first album.
I got a Grammy for.
They put in.
But
so she didn't.
Her work is documented.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Her work is documented.
Listen, Snoop Dogg put out maybe 8 hours before he got nominated for a Grammy.
And then they still ain't win one.
That's what I'm saying about it's not, they don't look at time.
Yeah, don't look at time.
So, time doesn't exist no more.
Yeah,
they just look at how well the product is received by the people who are voting.
Okay, so there you go, how well the product is.
Yeah.
So some people will have a product and it's not that well and they still be winning.
But
get into the bunch.
Basically, it's how many people voted for you.
There you go.
That's what I'm just saying. That's what I said. The voters are the key.
Well, at least with your voting, it was long enough. The other one was kind of short.
Right.
So it didn't take, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, we stretched out both sides.
I'm on my Kanye right now. We supposed to be the best podcast in Augusta, Georgia. Bump that.
So we stretched the voting out for like a month or two. About a month or two. So you know people, because we know people. It was a lot going on. The SBA going at time. They were doing nominations around that time, so it was a lot going on. So we stretched it out for like 2 months for the voting and stuff. But basically, like how basically for this award, so how the winner get determined basically by the votes, like you said, the votes. Far as I remember, there were like 3,000 votes. So out of 3,000 votes, like, and how we gonna release it so nobody think it's cheating or anything. So I'm gonna release the stats up, so you get to see it's like a pie graph, and they got them in sections like 10%. You know, Bizzo won 50% of this. Right. You know, 20% this, and they'll take all the people that got nominated. They'll see how much of that pie you got of the vote. Okay. And so all it is just people. All it is just a tally of votes, and people go through the list, and who got the most votes out there.
Yeah, I believe it's just that. I don't think it's no gimmick behind these voting or these awards. So I believe it's just the people.
But any award show, I can tell you this though, it's always an opinionated situation. Yeah, like it don't matter. Like I think somebody beat for the best album one year. Beyonce lost the best album one year to somebody. I forgot who it was, but Beyonce was killing it that year.
She was killing that year with Taylor Swift.
I'm about to say, was it Taylor Swift?
I want to say that was a video though, right? Yeah, that was a video. She killed it there.
Yeah, she was like, so like she about to go on tour now. She about to kill it again.
I don't know if I'm getting those tickets though.
Tickets is like, probably a mortgage.
Your mortgage and my mortgage and everybody else's together.
It's Beyonce though, bro. Like, what you expect? Like, her ticket sales are not going to get lower.
What, though? It's
or
like
cheaper.
art. Once somebody pays for it, you have officially documented documented the value.
That's right, and
of
somebody
that.
paid
So
for those
somebody paid
tickets,
for it. That means,
and let them pay for it
keep
because they could pay
charging
for it.
it.
That's what they want to
Right,
do.
that's what it's for, though.
Yeah.
Like
What they wanna
Beyonce
do.
Yeah, that's
realized,
facts.
I ain't gonna front.
I'm not for the people that shop at Walmart.
That's right.
I'm for somebody else. Now you might save your money, or take your tax
You might
money
take your
and go
Walmart,
buy
but
these
yeah,
tickets.
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, she
But-
knows she got the beehive.
See,
The Beehive
Beehive
coming, son.
is
They is
gonna
buzzing
pay.
around
There's
here.
that many of them in each city
Oh yeah.
that will spend that amount of money to come see Beyonce.
Oh, yeah.
There's probably enough that she
I
wants.
went to see Beyonce.
Oh,
I did
believe
it.
you be.
I
Those
did it.
concerts is going to be sold out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
sold out. People going to be like, yo,
Whoever the opening act finna get much love.
they going to be, ooh.
Yo.
Who she got to open the act?
She
though?
always got to open act.
Yeah. Oh,
She
yeah.
always
okay.
had one.
DJ Khaled was the opening act on the last tour.
On the last tour, right?
Yeah.
She be killing it, though.
Yeah, Cali, there's your opening act.
Yeah.
She had
Yeah,
Cali.
my sister won 2 tickets to see Beyonce front row, but I know the tickets she would have bought them would have been like, nah, it's all right. I'm good. I'm good on that.
Listen, the
Man.
Beyonce tickets are like the Master's tickets.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Yeah. They
You gotta win a lottery to even buy some.
wild,
Okay?
right? To even get
What
into
are you
the fold.
doing? No, I'm not going to Disney World. I'm gonna go see Beyonce. I'm good.
Because I like whenever that graphic was hit,
Right.
it went crazy. I seen it everywhere.
Yeah,
I did
it
not.
was
I
everywhere.
could not see it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Beyonce
Beyonce
broke
back.
the internet
She
again.
broke the internet.
She breaks the internet time and time again. Yo, man, we gonna pause for a
Go
second.
pause just for a second. We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah, word.
Yeah. We back.
Yeah, you already know what time it is, man. Back up in here. Had to take a little break right quick.
Just a smidget.
2 and 2. What hey man say 2 and 2? 2 and 2.
Yes, like Chuck Woolery.
Chuck 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, these award shows is definitely they good for the city, man. I'm glad that you decided to, you know, do that, you know, for the city. Glad. We're definitely
The
glad.
city needs that.
We needed that, man.
And we need to support it so it can continue on. Like, that's what the whole goal is. Like I said, to get this man to be at the 30th anniversary.
Right.
That'd be dope.
The IHA Awards. You know what I'm saying?
30 years of IHA, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's the goal right there. She
Actually,
5 years
ago
ago.
to be both.
Yeah.
BA and and
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
them
right.
too.
We need as many as
Many awards them too.
Like, why not?
City.
Oh yeah.
That's a good
It
market.
can coexist. It can. It's two different markets.
I don't see why it
It's
can't.
two different markets.
And
It
basically
should.
You're saying that only one business of each category can exist in one city. I mean, that's just.
That don't
Nah, it
That's
should
not-
coexist. It will. It will
Unless there wouldn't be
eventually.
a reason for having an award show.
Right.
Exactly.
It will
They're
eventually.
obviously competing businesses.
Yeah,
They're doing the same thing.
Same
It's
thing.
called
Right.
healthy competition.
Right,
I
that's right.
honestly think that it helps both of you.
Right.
Yeah, healthy competition good. Like Walgreens, CVS, they always had their stores cross street from each
Well,
other.
no, all they do is
That's
just
right.
grow the
They
audience
grow the-
for it.
yeah, that's all
That's
they do.
right.
Because
Yeah.
now it's going to be more people who going to be interested in going to award shows.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
just to come to see what it's all about. You know,
what
people
it's
are
all about.
nosy. So they coming.
Exactly.
I want to
You
see
know
who
what I'm
won
saying?
it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And people don't understand. Like you got the youth, you got people, the youth
That's
that
another
that's
thing.
growing up. They
They
growing
need
up
something
around
to
this-
go to.
Exactly. You have something for them to work hard
Or
and
look
come
up to.
and
That's
stuff
right.
Like that.
I
Just
mean,
get
basically,
recognized.
Augusta needs some period.
Period.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say that both of these award shows gave Augusta a good, you know what I'm saying, light in the beginning of the
Right.
year. It wasn't really nothing popping like that, you know, let's be honest.
Right.
So, you know, it just gave the city a good look, you know?
Well, you know they got Mayfest coming back this year.
Oh, yeah.
And the Freak Fest.
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard.
Freak Fest too?
I think they got a Freak Fest too.
Oh, I know about the Mayfair.
They got a Freak
These are
Fest.
both two events that I will be the furthest thing away from. I promise you, I will be nowhere near.
Nowhere near that Freak Fest,
Now,
man.
yeah, you know, some years like, you know, I would definitely been at Freaknik. I was at Freaknik. So I'm not trying to be at Freak Fest. 'Cause that don't even sound right for Unc to be at Freak Fest.
Yeah.
Like,
Freak Fest, right? That don't even
Point
sound
out, we
right.
don't know
We
what
already
else
had the
going
Freak
on.
Meet,
Well,
but
I was at Freaknik. I can't be at both.
I can't be. You can't be at Freak Fest,
You ain't
man.
supposed to be.
yeah. The 90s period cannot be recreated. Anything
Right.
No,
that happened
right.
then is
What that
just,
Freak?
you know,
Nah, the Freak Nigga is
cannot
over with.
recreate
It's not
things
recreated.
like
It's
But
not
listen,
coming
these
back.
kids are they're well versed in trying to top us.
Oh yeah.
Because this generation is different.
Well, let them go
Okay.
ahead. Have at it, please.
They is totally. They are different. They wow.
They like
They have
wow.
less barriers.
Yeah,
Oh,
they don't
definitely.
care. They really don't care.
They have
really,
less barriers or less inhibited. You know, they're used to a different way of doing things. If you want to call a microwave thought
generation.
process, but
yeah.
you know that's good in a certain way because guess what? You figure out the fastest way to succeed.
I think technology is the destruction of the imagination. Cause I feel like when technology came about, when it advanced, you got to think before when it comes. Just say like in music, you couldn't. And Bizzo can vouch for this. You couldn't just go anybody's house and there's a studio in there.
Nah,
it wasn't that accessible for you to get in the studio. Nah. Back then, people be like, "You going to the studio? Oh, you going to the studio?"
Gift and curse of that though, because I also like so that's the curse of it, right?
Yeah.
The gift is you get people like Lex Luger, who created like what is the modern trap sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he created that like just in his room with his little computer.
Yeah,
right. And he did something that people were not doing with that program. So that's I feel like that's the opposite to like it also makes some people super creative. Like
it can.
Yeah, definitely in both areas. It definitely can.
Well,
you know?
I feel a couple of different ways about that. I mean, the first thing is that, you know, with technology, sometimes people think that's all they have to do. Like one thing they used to tell us in school is, well, you can learn a program, but that's not going to make you be creative behind it. Right, you know, it's a program. You have to be creative to make that technology work.
That's true.
So,
that's true.
You know,
I feel like we've always had copycats though throughout time. It's always going to be a bunch of people that copy what's great.
Yeah.
Now it may just feel like we can hear more of the copycats because, like, getting your music on the internet or getting your music to the public is easier than ever. That's true, right?
Definitely.
Right. Yes.
But because I me doing my research on like genres of music, right? I'll go back to the 70s, right? And it's like 20 dudes that try to copy what James Brown's doing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can hear it.
Oh yeah.
It's obvious that they was
all trying to do
copying
that.
his grooves,
everything, his rush, all that.
Right.
So it's the same thing as like every producer coming out copying the sound of like you know. I want to base it on like where it originally came from, but it's not really the same anymore because, like I said, Lex Luger, he changed it. Right, and then him and his comrades, they took it. Them in Atlanta, they went to he moved to Atlanta and built a team, and then they just really came with a sound that everyone in the world was like, "Let's copy that.
Let's get them 808s."
I mean, even like Kanye West and Jay-Z were like, "Fly these dudes over here to us, so that we could copy that."
Right, that's fact.
So we can
and
get
they
that.
made a huge song with that formula that made the rest of the world go, "Oh, that's it. That's the formula."
And that formula been drained and diluted since. Cause you gotta think certain producers, you just can't mimic their sound no matter who you get to do it. Dre, you can't mimic Dre.
Nah,
you can't mimic Timbaland. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like certain producers just have a certain signature.
But that's
sound.
because of also what you said of ingenuity and creativity, right?
Yeah,
so like,
Timbaland
was the guy who took the ASR 10 and like made it more than what it was.
Right.
He made it more than what it was.
He made an extra sound, some sounds coming out of that.
Kanye West, right?
Yeah, right.
Kanye West, he took the MPC and made it more than what it was. But he had the ASR too, though.
Okay.
Because he heard that's what Timbaland was using.
Okay.
So he was being a copycat of sorts, but he had to innovate.
What about the Neptunes? Pharrell and them.
Pharrell and Chad.
Chad.
They basically they sound was different too. They deal with a lot of techno sounds, trance sounds, melodies, and try to blend those in with hip hop a little bit. Far as with them, they sound was a little bit futuristic to a lot of black people didn't really rock with they sound at one point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it was kind of weird. Yeah, weird to a lot of
okay, this one I don't know. I might disagree with you because all right. The first iteration I heard of them, right, was in Philly. They had a group called Philly's Most Wanted, right?
Yep.
Philly's Most Wanted they had hits with Chad and Pharrell, right?
Right.
But nobody knew it was Chad and Pharrell. And I don't know because I was in Philly, so I don't know how it affected the rest of the world, right?
Right.
But I did see it on BET though, right?
Right.
So I was like, okay, these boys, like for us, that's like, oh, they did it. They made it on BET, just like Major Figures, right?
Right.
But what I'm saying is that was on the Neptune Sound, so yeah, the hood fuck with them dudes like hard.
Yeah, I ain't gonna count the South. We ain't rock.
Maybe the South probably wasn't rock with them yet.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
Grinding. That's when we start rocking with.
Okay, now because it came right after that with SWV, right?
Yeah.
Nobody fuck like the song that wasn't right. It wasn't a big song on SWV album,
right?
But to me, it was like
that was my
favorite.
That was my favorite joint. Use your heart, not
yeah. So I was like, yo, Neptune.
That joint was doing, and that was hold on, wait a minute, wait. I'm just now figuring the Neptunes did that.
Neptunes did that. They did a lot. They did a lot of R&B songs back in the day.
That was dope. The SWV.
So then after that, they came.
So hold on, the South wasn't messing with Nori.
That's what I'm saying. They came with Nori after that. It was a rap.
I ain't gonna cap. South wasn't really
only a few. I gotta say a few. A few was the South was
by itself with Super Thug.
Yeah,
they were kind of, but when he got Kappa, he got
that what?
But he got with Capadonna.
Okay, no, that was before.
That was before.
He got with Capadonna. He was more in New York then.
No, that was before.
Capone.
That's before he got with Pharrell. Now,
yeah, I'm talking about. But when he got with, nobody wasn't really rocking with him when he was with Capone. Because it was on that New York.
Right.
Like stuff like that.
But when he did that, what the South wasn't really. Yeah, come on, the South had them right. Super Thug.
And what's the other joint? Then oh no, you remember that?
It's crazy how I just look at times now from far as me growing up when the up north, like you had all South people wanting to be up north rappers. Cause you gotta think.
They wanted to sound like
I was rapping like back then. Like during that time, lyrics matter. So during that time, the only one that was recognized for lyrics is up north rappers back that time. Really, South wasn't known for that. We had Outkast and all the other stuff before they even took off, but everybody up north.
It went that north song.
Wordplay. I was on Jay, Nas, Big L.
Okay.
I was on a lot of, I was on some names up there.
Razcast, that's West Coast. West Coast had some MCs
yeah, West
too.
Coast had some MCs.
Yeah, Razcast.
Sick.
That's his peoples, right? That's his sons.
Who?
On the Philly, the Contra.
Coast Contra, kids.
Yeah, I think that's his.
One of them.
The twins.
I don't know.
I think the twins.
Telling me
I don't know. I gotta look that up. I thought.
Razcast.
Yeah, Razcast. He's dope. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
last
Razcast.
time he was beefing with the game. Last time I heard about.
Razcast, right? Yeah, he nice on the mic, man.
Chino XL's another dude from
Chino XL. Yeah, fuck you, Chino XL.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to like Onyx, man.
Onyx, definitely. All of them could spit.
Onyx?
I used to rock with Onyx back then when I was
Fragile Star.
Oh yeah, that was my group.
Spoke the shout out to Fragile Star. Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to Fragile Star. Yeah, he was pretty dope too. Yeah, Onyx was crazy too. Crazy, and what was the young was it Young Bloods or Young Guns?
So Young Guns in New York, up north?
But not Young Guns. The kids, the young kids with the ball.
The youngsters.
The youngsters. Yeah, the youngsters.
They from Philly.
I thought you said Daz Effects or something.
Nah, them cats. The youngsters. Them cats was lyrically nice, man.
But they was young though.
What that Jab Master J peoples?
Huh?
Did Jab Master J had a piece of that or
no? No, they was managed by like Philly dudes. Like,
by Philly cat.
They dad is the dude who put Jeff in them out.
Oh wow.
Lawrence Goodman.
Okay.
That was their daddy.
They nice, man.
So he put Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince out, and now he just using his connects.
I wonder what happened.
He also put out Roxanne Shante and
Roxanne, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Roxanne
he had
Shante.
Pop Art Records.
Okay. Yeah, really, but yeah, man. So yeah, hip hop is definitely was different back then.
Yeah, it was totally different.
It was. It really was, man.
Totally different.
Yeah, it was totally different.
Shit.
We're gonna pause for a second.
Right.
Just for a second.
Okay, good.
Would you think it's more? You think it's more like explicit more now?
Hold on.
No, I don't think it's more explicit.
You ready?
Yeah.
We back in?
No, yeah. We good. Yeah.
We good? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Do I think it's more explicit? No. I think it's less conscious. Yeah. I mean, it's less conscious. Yeah. You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
because I feel like Just Ice had like nasty records.
Yeah, I mean, everybody. Hip hop always been that, you know.
Billy Jackson, you go back to R&B.
You go way back.
Two Live Crew.
You go back.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, and we danced to that, and we was kids.
I mean, Luke had to go. He had to go against with Supreme Court.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out to Luke, because if it wasn't for Luke, it wouldn't be. You wouldn't have that on there. You couldn't say what you want to say.
Say what you want to say, but
yeah, that's true.
That's what he did.
Rick James.
Yeah,
Rick James. That's right.
Rick James, the reason why Thriller got on MTV in the first place.
He actually, if you watch the documentary,
Rick shot
first.
Rick James?
Yep.
Yeah, Rick James.
So he was mad.
Watch that bitch documentary.
Like, stand up and force, them to play him as a black artist. But he was like, he said, when I seen Michael, I was happy, but I just know
Okay, but think about like Motown as a label. Motown as a label and Epic / Sony as a label. Sony Epic got way more power with MTV than Motown do. At this point in time, at this moment.
At that time.
Because of the fact that they was playing artists from a lot of artists from that label, right? They wasn't really playing nobody from Motown. Like, who? Like, who was they going to play on Motown?
Listen, they couldn't deny Michael, period.
Michael was the first video on MTV, right?
First black video.
First black video on MTV.
First black artist.
Yep.
But not because this video wasn't a black video.
Yeah, it wasn't a black video.
Michael Jackson, he just was black. Them songs wasn't black
Thriller?
It was Billie Jean.
It was Billie Jean.
It was Billie Jean, Not My Lover.
Then he came with Beat It.
Beat It.
Right.
And then that Beat It one. Yeah. Because I was a kid watching that.
Okay, but it was pop, but to me it's still...
That was not black music.
I mean,
it was just good music. It wasn't black music.
Remember, it was pop. It was pop music, though. It was pop music. You know, him and Whitney had that.
They booed Whitney.
I think when Mike went solo, he became pop.
When he was more so. I think after Off the Wall. Off the Wall. Because he had a lot of soul in that Off the Wall.
Cause Thriller, that project, it's a classic project, but that's kind of a
that's classic.
That's a popish project, though.
That's straight pop, but it was classic.
Well,
that's a classic album.
Crossover, because it was.
That's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, that's what
he wanted to do that.
But that's sad though. Like that pop mean you have to cross over to make.
Well, he had no choice. Look how they did him on Off the Wall.
That's crazy.
They ain't give him nothing for it. They ain't hardly give him nothing Off the Wall. So he said, bump it. I'm just going to cross this on over.
Those 3 projects he did with Quincy, ain't it? He did Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad. He did 3 albums with Quincy.
I think he did, Yep. And then here you got Tevin Campbell coming in the scene.
I'll be sure, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shout out to Al B.
They always part of the Quincy Renaissance.
Right? Yeah. Al B. Sure, man. He was
they
killing
sleep
it.
on Quincy as a producer, man.
Who, Quincy?
Yeah, they sleep on Quincy.
Quincy
man.
Jones, man.
They sleep on Quincy.
Quincy was a genius, huh? Yeah, so you think if Michael didn't have Quincy, he wouldn't be who he was?
I think Mike still be the entertainer.
Okay, let me ask y'all this question, because this is what I ask about genius, right? So you say Quincy Jones was a genius, right?
Right.
Does his genius translate to like now? Like, could Quincy Jones make a hit like right now today, and it ring off just like Thriller?
It depends on what genre he decides to go to.
Now that is a good question.
Quincy can go orchestra, classical.
Because Dr. Dre,
just wasn't
go anywhere.
I think Dr. Dre, he could make a hit today.
Well, Dr. Dre he's still in the
mix though.
Yeah, he's still like.
Wait, so Quincy's not still in the mix?
Quincy had brain. He had
aneurysm before he made We Are the World.
But what genre is in the mix?
No, he had a recent one too.
Okay.
He had another one.
Yeah, he probably out the he probably just sit down and say, I ain't even thinking about a note right now.
Well, I think what genre is in the mix right now?
Yeah, that's why I
love R&B down to my soul. I swear.
But R&B is not the same.
R&B is not the same as it was.
But it's not
Michael Jackson was not R&B though.
Was Tevin Campbell R&B?
But that wasn't
I'm just
really like
saying,
no hit for him.
Quick,
Yeah, that was like a project.
Campbell hits came from Babyface and Prince.
Yeah.
And
not
Prince,
Quincy
you
Jones.
right about that.
Like
You right about that.
Today.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if he's well versed in that. I can't say that he's not, but you know he was.
Babyface is still kicking.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think R&B.
I think he
you
does
know?
R&B
Yeah,
though still
that's
in R&B,
Babyface.
even if it's Babyface.
Babyface just made an album last year.
Yeah, Babyface
Yeah.
R&B.
yeah,
Yeah,
Babyface still kicking on.
Babyface just produced a track for produced a song for singing, and it's a platinum song right now. I can't.
He
think
got a
of it.
whole album with
Yeah.
all the girls that's out right now. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with
Oh, yeah,
all the
that's what I'm
women.
talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
he's
that's
serious.
it right there. He's
His
definitely.
album could win a Grammy.
Is making some noise.
I mean, when
I love.
but there's no
Miss
more.
R&B,
There's no more
okay?
R&B though. your new R&B is white. You got Sam Smith. You got who else? You have
the people from London and
Bruno
the UK and all
Mars.
of that.
They
you know
all-
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
they-
Bruno Mars not white though, is he?
No,
Nah, he
you
Mexican.
can
No,
see-
he not.
he
Damn,
like
he not Mexican.
Polynesian or something. I don't know what he. You know, let me look him up.
That's your
He
new
look like-
R&B.
got
Bruno
that
Mars
look.
is the
You
new
feel what
Tiger
I'm saying?
Woods. Don't nobody know what he is.
Don't know what
But
he
He just tight,
black,
yeah.
though. He do
He made black music though.
R&B, but he made some good soul music. That's crazy.
He don't.
crazy.
Yeah, he really do make some good
That's
music.
crazy.
He makes some
Yeah,
really
that's
good
crazy.
music, man.
He make good copycats, y'all. Come on, stop.
Well, hold on. Ain't him and
good
what you call it
copycat.
together?
What about John B?
Who, John B?
John B had got he got the props from Babyface.
Who, John B?
John B. You know that was his
Oh,
protege.
oh yeah,
Babyface.
with the
that was
I'm
Tupac.
just say Babyface could write such like he wrote "Can We Talk?" Like, come on, y'all. This man is maybe
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
he can write
like
anything.
him and R. Kelly. They like the best writers ever.
I mean, he did the what? He did Bobby Brown, right? They did.
Yeah, he did for a minute.
He
'cause
did a
him
couple
and
Bobby
Teddy
Browns.
Riley.
Did a couple
He
Bobby
did a
I
couple
think they
Bobby
were
Browns,
trying
but
to-
not the big ones.
Yeah,
Not
Teddy
the-
Riley did.
Come on,
it.
Teddy, what you-
Yeah, Teddy Riley did the big
Yeah.
one.
Teddy edged them out on that.
Yeah.
Bobby
Yeah,
Brown.
shout out to
Look,
Teddy.
what was Bobby Clown and them talking about they suits or whatever? Talk about y'all suits too tight. I need to go get Teddy with some hip hop.
No,
they had
some- they had some-
Well, hold on. When the
I wanna rock with you, baby.
Roni, right?
Yeah, Roni, yeah.
Roni was a
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, I want to rock with you, baby.
And rock with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, that was
I'm
a
not
hit.
saying they didn't have
They was
hits. I'm just
hit.
saying
Right,
that.
but my prerogative.
Yeah.
Every
He
little
was
step
doing
you
both
take.
producers.
What? You was getting
Like,
busy
come on.
right there. You right there.
Right.
Teddy
You-
was going crazy.
He was just Teddy just like going bananas off and off. He did that in the room, like we said, technology. He
Yeah.
did that in his
Oh, yeah,
apartment.
Yeah,
In his apartment.
In his
the entire
apartment.
Keith Sweat
Yeah.
album.
yeah.
Yeah, he did the whole Key Sweat.
No, in the bathroom, he said.
Yeah,
He said that's why if you listen clear, it
Yeah.
has echo.
Okay, that's how he got his echo. 'cause
That's how he got
couldn't
that
afford
sound.
it.
Yeah.
It's so sad, man. I can
Like
make
them
you.
echo chambers was expensive back in
That
the
shit
day.
was
Like the
crazy.
real
What?
studio quality version.
What?
Yeah.
Yamaha or even Titan Jones was like
Shit.
$5,000-$6,000.
Just go in the
wasn't
bathroom.
You couldn't have that at your crib.
You could just
Oh,
go
yeah.
in the bathroom and just get
That's
those
facts.
echoes.
Yeah.
Just easy, man. So you doing music too, right? Jay, man. What you got? What kind of music you got?
For over 20 years, man, for our beats.
Yo, yeah?
I started producing when I was 11, 11 or 12. I was selling beats at 11, 12. I was making beats.
I wasn't
on-
selling them, but I was making them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
making them at 9,
Yeah.
but I started selling them at 11, 12.
Okay.
I was making beats on the PlayStation when I first started.
PlayStation.
beat generator.
PlayStation.
You can make a
Technology,
beat
I love
on.
it.
Generator.
You can make a beat on. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Beat generator.
What?
Beat
Can't you
generator.
put like what is the thing on the Mac? Oh my gosh, I should know. But it's the
GarageBand?
original GarageBand. Can't you put GarageBand
Yeah,
or
you can
something
put all
like
that, yeah.
They said something.
Yeah, you can
Wow, you can do
program
all
you might be able
that
to put
on
on
PlayStation.
on
Not playing.
PlayStation.
People
You
are
already
killing
put
it.
Pro
out here.
Tools on PlayStation.
Pro
Yeah.
Tools.
Well, now
I might
it's
be
probably
wrong.
now.
It was
Wow.
really good. You can-
Yeah, but they had MTV had this game called MTV Generator, Music Generator, and it was like FL Studio before FL.
It was.
Oh, wow.
It was just
It was
like
the
FL.
blocks.
It was blocks.
Yeah.
And I had it on PlayStation 1. I worked with that for a few years, maybe a year or two. Then PlayStation 2 came out, and they had the MTV Generator Part 2.
Oh,
And
wow.
I bought that one, and I was on that for a while. And then my mom, she was like, I'm gonna buy you a beat machine. She bought me a Zoom Rhythm 123,
Right.
like a baby blue drum machine. Back then, that's when the drum machines and all that were heavy as hell. That I had a Zoom Rhythm 123, Zoom Rhythm 234, I had the Dr. Rhythm, Dr. Boss, the black
Boss,
and orange.
Dr. Rhythm, yeah,
And went from there, and then I got on NPCs.
Okay.
I got on NPC when I went
What's the first one you had? 2000?
It was
1000?
Nah, it was a 1000.
Okay, gotcha.
So it was a 1000. Then the NPC 2000.
Okay.
And I went from there. Then I went to the machine.
Okay.
Machine
Native
Micro.
Instruments Machine. Okay.
And then machine came later. After the NPCs, during the NPCs, I was working with motifs, the keyboards then.
Okay, gotcha.
Yamahas, motifs, Tritons. I love the Triton, but.
Corey Triton.
Oh yeah, workstation. I had like two of them guys.
That machine made a lot of records.
Well, I made some money out them Tritons.
Okay, that's dope, man.
Yeah, so that was like my musical journey as far as producing wise, and I used to have grown men in 11 years old, and they coming to buy a beat. Yeah, man.
11 years old, grown man. That's dope.
Man.
So it was destined for you to do that, man.
Man.
Word,
man.
Man.
Set up a lemonade stand. You was selling beats.
What you got going on over there?
I remember the early stage when I first recorded. It was terrible. I went through the rough stages. Like it had 2 boxes. You had like 2 tapes, and you had to put the white thing on the tape so you could record on the tape.
Right.
You know how you put like some tissue or something on it?
At the top of the
cassette
tape is 2 tabs,
Yeah,
2 plastic tabs.
Yeah, so you can dub it?
Yeah, you can dub it.
You could dub it.
So if those tabs were punched out, you couldn't record.
You couldn't
So you had
record.
to fill the tabs back in so you could record.
Right.
See, if you go buy like a Bone Thugs and Harmony, I remember this. 'Cause I recorded on Bone Thugs and Harmony. I had to put the thing on the Bone Thugs and Harmony, and you have the beat playing on one boombox, and you have another one just recording.
Record.
And then you just be recording. Now you mess up one time, you gotta do the whole
The whole thing all over
There
again.
was no punching in.
No punching in, nothing.
Hold on. Rewind.
Yo, you got to start all over
Say
again.
the whole rap.
It's all over. You got to start all over again.
That was a struggle back then, boy.
Word.
So listen, we have a little bit of entertainment news
Okay.
that we want to wrap up with. Now, Michael Jackson, I know we were talking about Michael Jackson, right?
Really? Funny, huh?
He's coming out with a biopic.
A movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
Him
wait.
or his people.
Say what else?
I think it's his people's.
His people?
I think his people's is in this. Yeah.
Well, 5, let's see. Yes, he has his nephew who
Okay.
is Jafar Jackson. Now, who's his mama and daddy?
Shavar Jackson.
I don't know, they're like 20
Yeah, I want to
Jackson
know
kids.
who's the mama and the daddy.
I think ain't that
You
Tito
said
people?
Jermaine?
That Tito, that Jermaine?
That was
It's
blaming on
Jermaine.
Tito.
They gotta be
Jackie.
Jermaine or
Yeah,
Jackie.
He made all J's.
What's that group? What's the group
'Cause
Michael
one of them
Jackson
got 3
had?
T's.
The 3
Yeah,
T's.
3
Yeah,
T's.
so
Right. One of them got
I
all
bet that was
J's.
one of them 3 T's.
Probably
one of them.
them.
Tito.
Tito.
Well, at least his family member though. At least
Eyebrows,
his
remember they had it all, right? It was,
Yeah, that's how you
all
know. But that's how you know Shorty. That gotta be Shorty. Michael Jackson. You know what I'm talking about?
They all look alike.
oh, what you talking about, Mickey?
I don't believe the
I'm just
kids,
tripping.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Mickey
you know,
Howard.
that whole
Episode.
He do look like him though. I'm just
He
saying.
do look like
Anyway,
Michael.
You didn't hear that from me.
And
But,
sound like him too.
Yeah, so he's supposed to be playing him in the new film. So we are excited about that. Now, Karis One is
Okay.
being honored with a mural in the exact same spot where he was once homeless.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. That's dope.
Now, that's
Full
impactful.
circle. Full circle. That 50 years of hip hop. That's
50 years of
in
hip-hop.
50 years of hip
And that's
hop
exactly what the mural was created in
the
celebration
South Bronx?
of.
in South Bronx.
It's in the
Right?
South
It took so
Bronx?
long though. That's my thing though.
Yeah, he said it was created on a building on 2nd Street near 1st Avenue on the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Lower East Side. Oh, okay. That's right. Cause he was
LES.
Yep. There you go.
Yep. And so what he had to say, he said, I grew up here. He said, I was homeless. I might have slept right here. So that is like a
Wow, the Lower East Side. Okay.
Yeah, so shout out, congratulations to KRS.
Yeah, that's a big
Boogie
ups
Down
on that.
Productions.
Yes, most
Boogie
definitely.
down. Yeah, it took a while. Yeah, it does take a while to honor. That's why you gotta give them the flowers while they here.
Yeah, it took a while, man.
You know what I mean?
It's taking a while. So Missy Elliott is becoming the first female hip hop artist to be nominated in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like just now.
Not Salt and
She the
Pepper?
first one?
The very
Wait,
first
not
one.
Salt and Pepper?
Not Salt and Pepper, no.
Queen Latifah?
She's the
very first one.
female to be
not
nominated
MC Light.
in the Rock
Female.
Wow.
Hall of Fame.
Just female.
So many.
I mean, not saying that she don't deserve it, but
right, but it just took a while.
But before the others, though.
I mean, there's a lot of names.
Yeah, there is a lot of woo. Wow,
Shantae.
Right.
All right.
Right.
And A Tribe Called Quest is also being nominated as well.
Okay.
So,
that makes sense.
De La Soul. De La Soul in it?
Nope.
Nope.
Nah.
Them guys never get love.
Them guys but they getting love March the 3rd.
It just
got on March the 3rd. Yeah.
Because if you notice, you couldn't hear no De La music online
forever.
because
None.
they didn't have the rights to put it online.
But March the 3rd, 3-3.
You still can't tag them. Or basically,
nah, you guys, what? It's what?
Facebook,
March
Instagram,
3rd.
trying to do that. Yeah,
think about
All
March 3rd.
three are still live though, right?
Yeah. All of them.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
All
Y'all
three
met
of
them
them.
dudes in Atlanta at a spot called Red Beans and Rice on Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de
I was only
Leon.
in Atlanta for like a week, and I just looked in the phone book for a record store,
Right.
Because I needed to get some records.
Uh-huh.
Red Beans and Rice. So I was like, I gotta go there. That sounds like a crazy record store. I walk in, Paz the Noose is right here. I'm like,
okay.
I made the right move.
This on point.
I moved to Atlanta for a reason.
Yeah, this was on point.
Right. Speaking of ATL,
Wow.
yesterday was Big Boy's birthday.
Big Boy from Outkast. Happy birthday.
Yes.
I'll be on it all night, man. I'll be on it all day.
Big on it. In the A. Yeah. That's what's up, though. But, yo, man, Jay, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Anything else we need to know, man, that we don't know about you, man?
Oh, man, stay tuned, man.
Oh, wait, I forgot to say congratulations on the movies, man.
Oh, yeah, hold on, wait. Hold on, before I even go, because that's the, what you call it, kicking in. And shout out to our sponsor, Bombay, you know what I'm saying? Word.
Vodka that uses organic lemons.
The choice is clear, baby. Word, man. But these movies, man. Yo.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you on these movies, man.
You're doing your thing.
Word, man.
I'm anxious to see the progression. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You got to get us on one of the movies though. You gotta get the podcast. So with the cat, we gotta get on what? We gotta get the podcast with the podcast on there. You gotta set it up, man.
I'm serious.
I'm dead serious.
Y'all be like, hey, let's get it.
No, dead serious. We dead. But yo, man, those movies, man. Yo, I mean, like. What made you do that? What made you get an idea with that, man?
Start jumping I always into that. Into movies, music and movies, like they neck and neck, like they go together, like music, So when I transitioned from the music to the filming, it went together, like because movies, you can't have a movie without sound, sound effects, so it just went one and the same. But that film world, man, that opens up a whole nother. World, man. Bro. Like the music game. I mean, the most I did with music, I had a few record deals and stuff like that. The basic shit.
See, you got a couple of awards off of that movie.
I won awards and stuff like that. I won ass awards on movies.
Bro, wow, wow, that's cool shit. Yeah, man. Because I definitely like them. And where you come up with the ideas? Like what are you coming up with these strips?
Yeah. Basically, man, she be stoned out, bro.
Yeah.
We be in there vibing like y'all be in there vibing. We be in the studio vibing, and a thought coming, a process coming. Just be a simple thought idea.
Just a simple
you can turn
thought.
that to a whole movie.
So
what I'm saying? It be an idea, just one simple idea. You just map that idea. As long as it helps you with your beginning, middle, and end.
So when you script writing, do you start at the beginning, you start at the end, and work your way back?
Come with the idea first. So like we in this room and. We doing this skit. We doing this podcast. So we know when we're doing the podcast. Right. So in the midst of this doing the podcast, what's going to happen in the beginning? Okay, how we going to start this podcast? Write it. Okay, and then you write that. I know how the middle going to be. That means he going to, Biz going to take a break. We're going to take a pause. And then we're going to end it on the end. So just in between, you could just come up with all types of stuff in between. As long as you stay within them guidelines of what the film is about, you good.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, you good.
Then you gonna be the next Spike Lee.
Oh man, I'm on it, boy. I love Spike. Man. I love Spike, man. They don't get Spike no roses.
Look, no, I was gonna say Jordan Peele. I like.
Oh, Jordan Peele.
Yeah. Horror movies.
Oh yeah, the horror movies.
Yeah, I love horror, man.
I see. That's your thing right there. And the actors, you just how you
they go through the casting call. We do casting call. They come out there and they audition and stuff like that. You know, Augusta, like I said, Augusta. You got Carlton Clay. I think that's like one more person, but there's ain't that many film directors down here. We don't got that many of those. That's one thing we don't have. No, and Carlton Clay, he only worked with a particular few. So you can't just go to him and be like, "Hey,
let me jump on your right."
You quicker get on mine before you get on.
Right, his is okay.
No, I seen you got overcasting because a lot of artists I work with.
Yeah. Especially OG Trip, he dirty.
OG Trip,
especially that last one where he just pulled it. Oh man,
the Christmas one.
Yeah, y'all gotta go check that out. It's on YouTube, man. Definitely, man.
Well, them guys when we did that, man. Look, most of the time, man, like a lot of them guys are talented. So I'll get them an idea. I'll be like, okay, this the idea. All right, what's name's gonna come in here? She wants some money. She gonna come in and rob y'all.
Okay.
And I put him in that situation. That's all I tell them.
And they go, and all that's off the head?
All that's off the head.
Oh, now that's kind of funny. That's some living color off the rip.
It's like, as a director, I don't never want to be the person when I write something. I don't want to see what I write.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, you looking for it. You
right.
feel me? So like you write something, it's like it ain't funny. It don't come off as funny because you're looking for it. Compared to you, if I'm telling you a situation like, okay, y'all trapped in this room, you can come up with so many things. Come up with some ideas, and just let them come up with it. You know, if you trust them enough, let them play around that, and then I just cut out the good parts that I like in there. And then that's how I get the comedy out of the stuff.
Okay. That's how that works. You know? Okay, well that's.
I know you can't write jokes for people. It don't be funny.
Nah, you really can't. You got to be a comedian to do that. But yo, that's dope right there, man. I got 2 movies for you though.
Man, let's get it.
I got 2 of them. Raising Mona. And what's the other one with the courthouse one?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. No regrets.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Yeah.
And Raising Mona. I got 2 joints. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
We definitely.
We'll talk, man. Like I said, I got a platform for that. You trying to get on TV or whatever we trying to do. I got a platform.
Word, man. But yo, man, I do appreciate you coming through.
Facts.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. This is much love.
Again, Black History, and like she said before. You know what I'm saying? Without it,
Black history, we have to appreciate the artists who are doing their thing right now.
That's right. We're giving you your flowers right now, baby. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it, man.
So let them know where they can reach you at, all platforms.
You can reach me anywhere online. J. Paul the Demigod. J. Paul the Demigod. Just type that in anywhere. It'll pop up. And the website for the production studio is ctcunitedproductionstudio.com.
All right, word. You heard it here right now, man. We up out of here, man. Another day, another dollar. It's the Boom Bap Hour, baby. Peace.